Yo, what's going on? What's happening? Before I begin, I want to say rest in peace to Malcolm-Jamal Warner. You know, as a teenager, I grew up watching Bill Cosby, the Bill Cosby Show. You know, and Malcolm-Jamal Warner played the character Theo, and that character, man, I resonated with that character Theo because I saw a lot of similarities in me, even though it was a fictional character. You know, I saw a lot in the character Theo that I saw in myself. You know what I mean? So it was very, very, very hard to digest when I heard that he passed away from drowning in Costa Rica. You know, man, I'm a pretty decent swimmer. You know, but at the same time, I am very careful when it comes to swimming in the ocean. Yeah, I'll go as far as like lower chest deep, and that's it. You know what I mean? The ocean is not to be played with. Real talk. And I'm not saying that's, you know, he played around with it. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, I don't play with it. You know, whether, you know, if you want to talk about like rip currents and high currents, man, I don't care what kind of swimmer you are, good or bad, you can easily drown in those type of waters. That's real talk. You know, so yeah, man, special shout out goes to his family. And once again, rest in peace, Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Let's begin. I just got finished doing a video yesterday about Atlanta. About a 44-year-old man, father of 20 children, that is. They got shot and killed in downtown Atlanta. Not too far from the Greyhound bus station and Magic City, the strip club. And it's just crazy that I'm doing another video about Atlanta today. Like, I'm beginning to think that Atlanta is just this magical city. And I don't mean like magical like Disneyland, Disney World. I'm talking about magical like a spell has been cast on the city that can't be broken. Because a lot of things are happening in Atlanta that I can't even explain. Like Beyonce getting robbed. Beyonce? Now, I'm not saying that she got stuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? No. This is a personal assistant that had a laptop with all of her music that hasn't been put out yet. The personal assistant had the laptop inside of her car. I guess it was a rental car or whatever. And someone managed to break into her stuff. Break into her car and take the laptop. Like, you can't make this stuff up. You just can't. And then a couple of days ago, a dude came in to PNC Bank on a scooter. Now, we're talking about scooters that you can rent, you know, like in these major cities like Charlotte, you know, Atlanta. You know them little scooters that you can, electric scooters and stuff. He comes in an electric scooter and says, I got a bomb and I want $40,000. The teller is giving him the $40,000. He's trying to stuff the money in his pockets in every way he could. Then the next thing you know, he gets the money and gets back on the scooter and rolls out of the bank. Like, you can't make this stuff up, man. Just yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, last night, Atlanta PD responded to a call where they said that someone had got into a car wreck. They show up on the scene. It's a dude that's in the car that's crashed. He got a bullet hole in his head. And while in the process of him crashing, he hit a woman and killed her too. Like, who? Can't make this up, man. Rapper Cash Out. One hit wonder, Cash Out from Atlanta rapper, is sentenced today to life. He was sentenced along with his mother and his cousin. RICO charges, trafficking, raping women. Like, on some real shit, like, How do you explain all of this? But then let's go a little further. How do you explain, if you're living in Atlanta right now, how do you explain to people why you're still there? Bullshit. Like, how many videos do I have to do when it starts registering in your head that, you know what, Atlanta's not really the place to be? It's not. That the reality of it is that a lot of people are just living off the hype of Atlanta. A lot of people are living off of what Atlanta used to be. Whether you want to, if you ask like people that were born and raised there, the Grady babies, they'll tell you, hey man, Atlanta was popping before the whole pandemic. Or Atlanta was popping before the Olympics. Or Atlanta was popping during the Freaknik. Whatever era or time that Atlanta was popping, it's not right now. Straight up. You can get popped in Atlanta. You could get robbed in Atlanta. The chances of something bad happening to you in Atlanta is extremely it's to me, I think the chances of something bad happening to you in Atlanta, it's a 7 out of 10 chance. That's just my personal opinion about it. Straight up. Because within the city limits of Atlanta, not only do you have to deal with violence and shit, but you have to deal with classism, colorism, being harassed by homeless people, vandalism, people vandalizing your cars, your car, your house, home invasion, robberies, the list goes on. It's just not a place that's worth living in. It's just not. It really isn't. Maybe in the past, but I can't even say the past because, like, I was doing research and I talked about this a long time ago. Not a long time ago. I think it was a couple months ago. I did an Atlanta video, and Atlanta got a horrible past. With 28 young kids and young adults, being murdered. I think between 1980 and 82 or 83, and they blame it on one person. It's like, come on, man. I couldn't live in a city like that. 28 young kids and young adults, and I think it was like one adult, but overall 28 people. And in specific in the hoods of Atlanta. Not in the good parts. Like, come on, man. Miss me with that BS, man. Straight up. It's a lot of things that happen in Atlanta, man, and and people I just think that it's gotten to the point where things happen in Atlanta that people don't even want to talk about. They don't. They want to act as though that the shit that's going on ain't really going on. You want to ignore it because you're not part of that circle. But it's some freaky shit over there that's going on, but you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to discuss it. You know what I'm saying? And, as usual, Houdini made that song, The Freaks Come Out at Night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. The freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. That's real shit. I mean, there's nowhere safe in Atlanta. I mean, come on, down to Lenox Mall. Down to Lenox Mall. People get shot outside of Lenox Mall, robbed and all the rest of that shit. And I'm not making none of this shit up. I'm not embellishing on the truth whatsoever. I have no reason to. I don't live there. And I know some of you smart ass Alex will say, yo, man, yeah, it's true. You don't live here. So why are you talking about it? You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't you be talking about what's going on, like where you're at? No, because ain't shit going on where I'm at. Well, what you want me to talk about? You want me to pull the fucking blinds back? Excuse me, this curtain back and show you the monkeys? Straight up. I don't wake up to gunshots early in the morning. I wake up to howling monkeys. And I don't even think the niggas is howling. I think they fucking, to be honest with you. Straight up. I live a very decent life. Matter of fact, to be real with you, for a lot of you all that's in, that's living in the bigger cities, you would actually think my life was boring. Straight up. That's real shit. I choose to talk about Atlanta because I just want to warn people. I just want to let people know what's going on. And yes, at times, the things that I say, the videos that I do about Atlanta, and the things that I talk about in the videos that I do about Atlanta can be redundant. You know what I'm saying? For those that look at my Atlanta videos, you're like, man, this motherfucker said this shit 5, 6, 7, 8 times. But see, this is you've been seeing this shit. You've been looking at my videos. But for someone else, this is the first time for them. And then you may say, well, shit, man, you telling me that don't nobody know what's going on in Atlanta? Yes, I'm telling you that there are some people out there that don't know what's going on in Atlanta and that they're naive. And they believe, in what everybody's saying about Atlanta, specifically blacks. Oh, it's the black Mecca, and you know what I'm saying? And black people down there, they stick together and all that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's one thing that black people don't do is stick together down there. Unless you're part of a clique or some shit like that. A part of a sorority or fraternity or something like that. Other than that, black people don't stick together down there. That's real shit. You're not gonna, and let me tell you something else. You're not gonna run into any celebrities. And if you do, it ain't like they're gonna help you. That's real shit. They're not concerned about fucking helping you. Matter of fact, ain't nobody concerned about helping you unless it got something to do with them. That's real shit. That's the only way anyone will help you. If they can make money off if they can capitalize off of you, that's the way they'll help you. That's it. Like we just gotta get this shit. I'm talking about the black community in specific. You know what I'm saying? The black community, in specific, young black people. You got to get this shit out of your system. That this whole moving down to Atlanta and becoming a rapper and an actor and all that shit is old. Ain't no money in the rapping anymore anyway. And hip hop is on its way out. It's gone. It's dead. I don't even listen to the shit anymore. For what? That's real shit. Ain't no rappers making any money like that anymore. The real celebrities nowadays are the fucking content creators. Nobody checking for no rappers anymore. Niggas is into Kai Cenat and I Show Speed. Niggas like that. Straight up. And it's no disrespect. It's just the truth. If you over 40 and you still trying, man, fuck that. If you 20 and up, still trying to be a rapper, and you talking about moving to Atlanta and all the rest of that shit, man, you better get that shit up, man. Straight up. You better off doing something else than rapping. But some of everything that's going down in Atlanta, man. Everything negative is going down with the exception of the positive. That's real shit. Even the water boys down there, they done made it illegal for you to sell water down there. Because the water boys was harassing people. I've never been to a city where you get harassed by a fucking a homeless person. Or a motherfucker, a little kid that's trying to sell you water. Fuck with me, bro. I don't want it. Nah, bro. Like, how you gonna force me to buy some shit? That shit is crazy to me, man. The homeless people, if you don't give them what they want, they'll fucking kick your car. They put a dent in your fucking car, and you got to go out and come on, man. Do something to these motherfuckers. This shit is crazy. I don't think y'all understand that. I don't think y'all get it. A rapper named Cash Out, an Atlanta rapper named Cash Out, was sentenced to life along with his mother and cousin. Last night, a dude wrecked his car. They found him with a bullet hole in his head and a woman that he ran over and killed. Like, come on, man. And let me tell you something else too, man. Atlanta news be trying to save face because a lot of shit be happening that they don't even report. That's real shit. Like, even if I wanted to even if I wanted to stay in Atlanta, like before I left, I couldn't. You want to know why? Because whenever there was a robbery, whenever there was a murder, an unsolved robbery or murder, a home invasion or whatever, and they never captured the dude, but they got a description of the dude, I'm telling you, this is my word, it was always black, mid-30s, 40s, with dreads. That's me. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand how black people live down there. You know what I'm saying? Inside of 285, if I haven't mentioned it already, is classism, racism, colorism. You know what I'm saying? And very little racism, but a lot of classism and colorism inside 285, which is Atlanta city limits. Outside of 285, a ridiculous amount of racism. So you're experiencing so much shit down there in what they call Metro Atlanta. Because Atlanta is really, really small. But Metro Atlanta is big. You know what I'm saying? Metro Atlanta is places like Dunwoody, Decatur, Marietta, Sandy Springs, College Park. Oh man, College Park. I'm just going to put my head down. There's some places where black people live in Metro Atlanta that look like third world countries. Straight up. Straight up. Living in Georgia as a black person. There are some places. I went to Athens, which is about an hour and a half from Atlanta. And I swear to you, this is my word. I was coming out of a gas station. And there were, I think it was about 4 or 5 black, it was like a family. It was like some dudes and chick, and they were talking, and no lie, it was me and another guy, and we was trying to get directions to something. And while we were coming out, they were coming in and they were talking amongst one another. So we stopped them and we talked with them and everything. And I'm not lying, at the end of the conversation, we got the directions that we wanted, but there was like a little bit more of conversations, you know, like, yo, what is it to do around here? Shit like that, just regular chit chat, you know what I'm saying? By the end of that conversation, I wanted to tell them so bad, this is my word, I'm not making this shit up. This is the way they make me feel. No lie. I wanted to tell them so bad, yo, man, I don't know about here, slavery ended, like, straight up, like, we celebrate that shit. It's called Juneteenth. Maybe y'all didn't get the memo, you know what I'm saying, or the email, or memo, or the email down here. But I guarantee you, if you, like, drive further up, like, I won't say so much South Carolina, but North Carolina on up, you're going to see blacks that's, like, that's free. I don't know how they do things here in Georgia, but I'm letting you know, like, yo, we're free. And you don't need the papers to show it either. Because that's how they were talking. Like, I eyes will be going. I'm not lying, man. Augusta the same too. Like this is my word. So people won't like thrash me and say, oh man, that's all you do, talk about the same thing when it comes to Atlanta. No. I'm gonna say it a little different this time. I would say stay the fuck out of South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, no lie, from South Carolina all the way down to Texas. I tell you to stay away from all those states. Alabama, Mississippi, Florida. That's it. I can tell you, like, I would live in Miramar, Fort Lauderdale. I would stay in Miramar, right next to Hollywood. I wouldn't stay anywhere else in South Florida. That's it. I wouldn't live anywhere else from South Carolina all the way down, except for Miramar in South Florida, right next to Hollywood. And the South period, Charlotte and Miramar. That's pretty much it for me. Straight up. I don't know which one is worse, South Carolina or Georgia. Or Florida. And that's real shit. That's real shit, man. So, yeah, man. I tell you to not go to Georgia, because Georgia is like that. The only place that's decent for black folks is Atlanta. And the cops will tell you, they pull you over. No, seriously, Cobb County cops, Cobb County police will pull you over on Highway 75 and tell you, if you black, take your black ass to Atlanta. I'm not lying. They got that much balls. Real shit. It's not a fucking game down there. And people keep on fucking playing. They talking about building a cop city in Atlanta, right? It's already a cop city. It's so many fucking cops down there. It's ridiculous. You got the Georgia State Police. You got the state troopers. You got APD, Atlanta Police Department. You got fucking Cobb County. You got Marietta Police. Cobb County Police, Marietta Police, Dunwoody, Sandy Springs, all of these little small fucking cities or whatever the fuck they call it. That make up Metro Atlanta. They got a police force for them, for each one of them. What is it? Alpharetta Police, and all of them work together. And if some shit happen, all of them niggas, if some big shit type of shit happen, they'll call all of them people. All of their people. Straight up. And they'll cross lines. So you may have Atlanta police come into Sandy Springs, or Sandy Springs come into Atlanta, even though it's Fulton County. So let me take it back, because different counties. You may have Atlanta Police Department, Fulton County, cross into Cobb County and help Cobb County Police or Marietta. Do what you want to do, man. I'm gonna try my best to make this the last and final video of Atlanta. Do what you want to do. To each his own. My name is Langston 2092. Out.